the next big step, which is move the needle type thing, is called All For You. And when people get in the training, it's really all for me. They would say all for me. And so in the training for self-study before they get live is conscious language. The whole living the path of conscious language is in it. And then the power of imagination activation, live interaction, not talking head, live interaction so they get the flavor and the demonstration of it. And then outcome mapping is all in the beginning that people can home study before they join a live class or an online class or whichever way they're going to go. And the reason I do that is I have people, when they come, already have the files open for, and this is a big deal. I mean, when somebody realizes that there's somebody listening to them and they go, well, I want, and the person can go, want means lack. Oh, I feel like are the 3 words of codependence. And pretty soon I've had people say, well, there's nothing I can say. And then there's nothing I can say. So again, I love when people have enough understanding that they realize nobody's going to make them wrong. We're going to put on the altar of their life what you just said and what it means, and then help them design what it turns into. So All For You, conscious language, imagination activation, outcome facilitation, and outcome mapping, is the beginning of this real training called All For You, which once they start making choices, they start going through a metamorphosis. And so if somebody all of a sudden have fear come up, the normal thing is, shove it down or hide it or let it control me or whatever. We would say to everybody, whatever comes up, whatever emotion comes up, I'm going to say against motion. There's only one true motion, it's love. So if fear comes up, they would learn, yo, fear, it's okay, I love you. Come and sit at my table of life. Yo, grief, yo. And when somebody begins to love one, like fear, yo, fear, or I touch and I stay. I love, I touch, I breathe, I stay, I feel. 5 steps that renegotiate us back into ourselves. When somebody does, let's say, I love my fear. Yo, fear, I love you. And, I accept you, I touch you with love, without hating you or trying to get rid of you or upgrade you. And then they might have another confusion or anger or whatever. Usually when they touch about 3 things, all of a sudden they start their love, that light in their love begins a metamorphosis. And everybody starts to move up scale. They move up profoundly. And so All For You is all about how do you easily create a transformation of moving up scale into something we choose, not, oh, I'm moving up scale, into what? And so they start to get a sense of, ooh, and there's agreements of the gamer in there. I play 125. I be fully and completely present. I vote victory. I see perfection, and we empower each other. And I mean, it's just an amazing, it's from going from an unconscious human operating system into a conscious human operating system. It's just like DOS versus where we are now with computers. Or, I mean, it's one of the most amazing things, and people start to get it and start, they walk along and they don't know who I choose to know. And, oh, I'm feeling a little nervous. Oh, actually nervous, fear, I actually have courage returning. And pretty soon they become awakened, they awaken their own masterful self. So All For You is where we start everyone.